Whoever is going to record this video, both of us will get.
Okay, that's fine. So let's start with introduction as this is the first time I'm talking to you, so let me introduce myself first. Well, my name is Shiv, and I born and raised in India. My native place is Uttarakhand, a beautiful state in northern part of India. And as far as my academic qualification concerned, I'm done with my master in English, master in commerce, and this year I'm pursuing my master in economics. This is my final year. By profession, I'm a central government employee, and in addition to this, I do teach English to beginners and intermediate speakers through different online applications. And as an unofficial English trainer, I run my own YouTube channel by the name of English with Teachership, where I'm uploading spoken English content at the same time some conversational videos as we are having right now. So that's all from my side in brief.
Thanks for your introduction. Now it's my turn. My name is Khushbu. If you talk about my academic qualification, I have done in master in English literature, as well as I have done in B.Ed, and working as a senior English teacher in Bangalore. I was born in Bihar, but residing in Bangalore only. For the last 7 years, I am still here only. Before that, I was in Delhi. My husband, I shifted it here, and I am working here. Here, I am residing with my husband and my 4 years kid. And if you'll talk about my YouTube channel, yes, recently I have also started my channel. Here I am just uploading the conversation spoken video whenever I'll get the time. I am just interacting with the people, and I am uploading it.
First of all, grand salute and hats off to you because being a mother, being a housemaker, you are doing job as well as a senior English teacher in Bangalore only. And at the same point of time, you are trying to polish your spoken English to the uh, advanced level, to the proficient level where you can like speak English as a professional and fluent speaker. That's something I must admire you. It's really commendable.
Thank you so much for your appreciation. But it's not, actually, I also want to improve myself. Being an English teacher, because our accent is like northern side. I am also basically from Bihar, so my accent is like that. And here in Bangalore, southern people they speak very fluent English. So I have to match with them. I don't know how I am improving and how much I have improved, but still I have to work on it, and I'm still improving. Let's see.
Oh, and that's why someone rightly said learning is a never ending process. It's a continuous process. Till your last breath, you can learn something from someone else.
Sure. Uttarakhand, it is cold there.
Yeah, the place where I'm residing now, it's too cold.
Okay, I had
Yeah.
never been to Uttarakhand from that side. Just I had been to Delhi,
Mhm.
Jharkhand.
Must
So
say visit here because I would say Uttarakhand is not just a state, it's a hub of tourism. Secondly, it's a heaven in earth. Third, I'm not sure whether you are acquainted with this information. Uttarakhand considered as a Devbhumi, which means the land of lords and lords. There are so many temples, natural beauties, waterfalls, river, mountains, greenery, hill stations, and there are so many things.
okay, I will try to go there. Let's see. Whenever I'll get time, definitely I will visit Uttarakhand. I've heard about God's own country. I had been to Kerala
Yeah.
2 years back. It's been 2 years when I had been to there. It's a very beautiful place. And I'll suggest you to visit that place also. In Bangalore, it's not too much, it's not tourist place, Bangalore, but it is the hub of IT sector. So many work is for professionally, it is very good. So,
Most welcome whenever you want.
uh, so also,
No, not exactly. I don't take any paid classes, but the application which I used to use now to improve my spoken English, I'm taking my own free sessions over there. in order to help those aspirants who are really inquisitive and enthusiastic in order to hone their communication to the extreme level. So though the setup said like I'm training so many students, but not in official way, because I'm an unofficial English trainer. I don't have any certificate. I'm not even professional teacher like you. But what I believe, I've been speaking English for the last 2.5 years, and have been assisting and guiding so many pupils who are really looking for the advancement and upgradation in their spoken English. So I do have my own WhatsApp group, my Telegram group. I do take sessions over there. Then sometime one-to-one conversation Skype application. Then the application which I have installed in my mobile, where I'm taking my own session. Sometimes I teach advanced vocabulary. If they have any query, any question in their mind or related to spoken English, so they are asking to me, and I'm trying to help them out with my best possible ways. That's how I teach.
You are doing nowadays? Because as I told that I am doing it for improve myself. So I am connecting with the people, I am getting interactions. Let's see how can I improve. And by seeing the videos, viewers can also get something to learn. That's why I'm just doing this one. And you are doing a number of things at the same time. That is very good. So if I want to ask you, if anyone has to increase, like to learn vocabs, what they can do?
Well, there are plenty of things, but let me come up with only 5 or 6 golden rules which I have followed in order to elevate my lexicons. Number one, you need to understand the essence of vocabularies in your spoken English. Because until or unless you would not understand that why huge range of vocabularies are required in my spoken English, you will not tend to learn those vocabs. So vocabularies are something like bullet for a gun, fuel for a car, and water for survival. Without bullet, gun is useless. Without fuel, car is useless. Without water, our life is useless. Same goes with vocabularies. Without vocabularies, your English is incomplete because you know what to speak. You have information, everything you have in your mind. But as soon as you start opening your mouth, stuck because you don't have those specific terminologies which are required in order to express your ideas and every single thing. That's why. Now, second thing is, if anyone wants to improve his vocabularies, he can go for modern technology like YouTube, Google. He can use YouTube. There he can search advanced vocabularies or any vocabularies along with synonyms. So you will get a number of videos. But when you are learning vocabularies, make sure that you are learning vocabularies, those vocabs which are literally required in order to fulfill your purpose. You should not learn all the vocabularies. No. Just pick only those vocabularies which are required in order to fulfill the purpose behind learning this language. Now, Google, you can just download some PDFs of vocabularies from there, and then you have to make your own notes. If you are watching any video on YouTube, watch it, but you have to make your own hand notes. That's how you can remember these vocabularies for long lasting because you have written by your own hand. All right. Third thing, I would say that picture description, story narration, hypothetical situation explanation, solo talk, mirror practice. These are 5 different exercises that one can go for in order to improve his vocabularies. Because no matter how many vocabularies you have learned so far, until unless you will not use it, everything is nothing but more than a garbage. And that's why I hope you have encountered with so many people who has keep complaining this thing that, ma'am, I have learned those vocabularies, I have learned a number of vocabularies, but whenever I'm speaking English, I couldn't use any of them.
Yeah.
Why? Because Those vocabularies are stored in your subconscious mind. Now, until and unless you will not engage yourself into those exercises, those practical exercises, which allows you to bring vocabularies from your subconscious to your conscious mind, from your passive brain to active brain, and there is no use. So you have to do it. A fourth one is there are so many online applications, dictionaries, which you can use on a daily basis whenever you are talking to someone and you come across to any new vocab, or you're reading a book, or you're listening a podcast, or you are doing anything. If you come across to any new vocabulary that you are not acquainted with, all you have to do is search the meaning of that vocabulary into that application or in your dictionary and incorporate the same vocab in your day-to-day spoken English. Right? Now, last but not least, you can just download some audiobooks of vocabularies. And whenever you have holiday, for example, you are a teacher, you have made a notebook or diary for yourself where you are jotting down all the vocabularies. On Sunday, what you can do, the vocabularies which you have written there in diary, since Monday to Saturday, you have to read, or at the same time, you have to record your audio. For example, important. Synonyms are imperative, paramount, indispensable, crucial, vital. Now, you can say eager, then you can just write synonyms are inquisitive, hungry, keen, and curious. So in this way, you have to record audio. And whenever you are free, for example, you are doing any home tour in the kitchen, or you are going outside for morning walk, for evening walk, just keep earbuds in your ears and listen that recording. The way you listen songs, musics, and you can remember their lyrics because you love those songs and you keep listening those songs. For the next week, for the next Sunday, you have to listen that audio continuously, and I'm damn sure these vocabularies will save in your brain. And whenever it is required, these vocabs comes from your mouth automatically without suffering to your brain in a natural or organic way. Last but not least, use it. Otherwise, you are going to lose it. So better than lose, try to use.
Yeah, thanks a lot. Like you have said so many things in simple words. You explained it very nicely. Like the word we have to remember. Yes, literally, the word we have to remember in vocabs. We have to practice it because without practicing, we can't remember it. No? When we will practice it, like as you said, that we have to put earbuds in our ears and we have to learning it, like listening every time. So the main thing came out that whatever we have to speak, first we have to listen. Like by listening, it's automatically get inside our mind, and when we have to speak, it will come out subconsciously. Yeah, that's very good tips you have given to all the viewers, whoever is going to watch it. It's a very good thing that you said too. Okay, one thing also I have to tell, like as you said that we can follow any YouTubers whoever is very good in speaking, they are means speaking very fluently. But I have watched a number of YouTubers, even I had good in English. Damn good, like this English is expressing himself without any hesitation, nothing. And his grammar he is using on that time is totally wrong. So how the people is going to understand that whoever is in front of me, he is speaking as I am a teacher, so I am understanding it. I got that whatever he is telling, it's not correct. Whatever in front of the person who is standing in front of me, he is telling it's not correct, grammatical error, fully completely mistake is there, but still he is viral, that is okay, people are watching it. So how they will come to understand the people who is in front of me, because everyone whoever is going through, you think to those people only, na, whoever is viral, whoever is famous. So how they come to know that in front of the people, whoever is viral, whoever is famous, he is not correct, he is misguiding us, how they will come to know?
For this question, I would say one word. The word is purpose. What's your purpose? I'm talking to you. What's my purpose? You're talking to me. What's your purpose? Okay, this is audience. This is orator, the one which you are talking about. Yeah, which I was saying that here, this is audience, and this is the orator, the speaker which you are talking about, who speak wrong grammar. Okay, here 100 peoples are sitting, and they all are listening to this guy. Okay, now those 100 peoples don't have the same purpose in order to listen him. Some of them, they are listening to him just because of his accent. Some of them, they are listening to him just because of his way of expression. Some of them are really love his vocabularies. Some of them, the way he speak seems to be a motivational speaker. And by listening his voice, the people feel quite motivated, and that's why they are listening, right? Out of these 100 people, there are three people, they are just because to judge, is he speaking correct or not? Sometimes consciously and sometimes subconsciously. What does it mean? Being an English teacher, whenever you are talking to someone, you are not talking to someone in order to judge him whether he is speaking correctly or not, whether his grammar is correct or not. But being a teacher, as you know every single rule of grammar, if you would make any mistake, a kind of clinch is there in your mind. Oh God, he said he have, and he said she do. You have to say she has, he does. Subject verb rule agreement, right? So I will say that it depends on the purpose. If maximum people or majority of people are loving the way he speaks, they don't even focus on his grammar, to be very honest with you. And
But
that's
it's
why
not.
they all are keep listening to him. Okay, fine. Okay, when it comes to learning, see, every single person has some plus and some minus points. In my case, I don't feel any shame at all when I'm saying that I haven't learned grammar in my entire life. I don't know a single rule of grammar, to be very frank with you. Since I started learning this language till now, I haven't learned grammar. Because I took English as a language, not subject that I need to study in an academic way. I need to follow some syllabus like parts of speech, then models, then articles, and conjunctions, and conditional sentence. No. What I want to do with my English, I just want to speak. If I'm speaking and you are understanding to me what exactly I'm speaking, and I'm able to convey my message, I'm able to deliver my ideas, I'm able to put forward my feelings, my emotion at the same way as I'm feeling right now, everything is fine. Yes, again, grammar is important. Why? If you are a teacher, and if you are preparing yourself for any written government examination, you want to become a writer, you want to become an author, you are preparing for IELTS exam, for sure, you must have grammar knowledge and you are not allowed to make a single mistake of grammar. In
Exactly.
speaking, when I'm saying, when I'm saying, I'm boy. So you understood. मैं एक लड़का हूं, that's what I said, right? But if I would write the same sentence, I am boy, somewhere, what do you think? Is it right? In this,
It's I am a boy.
I am a boy. Article A should be there, right? But when I was speaking, you understood that I'm talking about मैं एक लड़का हूं, that's it. But when I was writing, you said, okay, fine. Here, वहां पे मैं लड़की नहीं बना. Still, I'm a boy. There is there as well when I was writing the sentence. But the problem is the grammar. Even though you miss a single article here, you will get zero, isn't it? So all I want to say, it depends on the purpose, what exactly you want to do with English. You have to engage yourself into grammar. All right. Grammar are two types. One is personal grammar, which I'm speaking. When I'm speaking or understanding, no matter how many mistakes are I'm committing, fine. Second one is profound or deep grammar, which is called academic grammar, which is required if you have a purpose that you want to become a teacher. Because being a teacher, you're not allowed to make a single mistake because you're teaching to students. If you yourself will make some mistake, they will learn the same thing. And what is the fun of teaching them, isn't it? So that's what I believe. So yeah, I'm done with my answer. If you have anything else, you can add on.
No, actually, you cleared my doubts because, as I told, I have seen so many YouTuber. I have gone through their videos also, and literally shocked. It's not like that. I have to use English as a language only. Everyone wants to speak English. That's true. It's not like that. You have to put each and every time grammar material there. You don't have to put grammar material every time. But the way you are presenting yourselves, like I'll tell you in Hindi. जैसे हमें कुछ बोलना हो, राइट, इफ आई हैव टू स्पीक एनीथिंग, गाय एक जानवर है, गाय को दो चार पैर होते हैं, एक पूंछ होते हैं, लाइक दैट इफ आई एम स्पीकिंग दैट इज ओके. I'm not saying that people whoever is performing there in front of me they are right or wrong. The way they are delivering means accent matters. But if they are going to write, they are going to speak, so people will observe it now. Like whatever they are speaking, it's not correct. So many people also that they are speaking and people are just blindly following. That is very bad. And
If you watch my videos, you'll find more than 1 lakh grammar mistake in my all videos. To be very honest with you, and I don't feel even shame because when we started learning our mother tongue, we haven't learned grammar for that. Even the child never goes to school to learn grammar for his mother tongue. Grammar is very important, but I told you the domain. Where is it important? There you need to be very careful. But when it comes to speaking, communication, your arm trying to connect with people, there that's okay. And I can bet you, man.
we have to have a conversation only. So we have to get the interactions and we have to learn whatever they are grabbing and we have to learn from themselves also.
One question for you. What is important for you? When I'm speaking English, I'm thinking about do, does, have, has, on, in, and I'm thinking and then I'm speaking correctly. But I'm thinking, then speaking. Slowly I'm speaking. Is this important or I'm speaking fluently, flow like on water? Yes, I'm making mistake. I accept it, but I'm speaking in a continuous manner, and we have a good conversation. It's not a monotonous like all the time I'm thinking about the grammar, then I'm stopping myself, then taking pauses, then think about the grammar, then speaking. Which one is important? What do you think?
For me, if I'll tell you frankly, for me, it's important that while having conversation fluently is necessary. It's important that we have to speak fluently. Like it should be one-to-one conversation. But for me, grammar is very important. Well, because what I have practiced, yeah, exactly. Frankly speaking, for me, grammar is very important because I am from very lower background, and there we don't have any English atmosphere. Okay, on that time we don't have even on any social platform from where I can learn. I have improved my English speaking only by practicing with grammar. I have strong like depth knowledge of grammar. Then only I started speaking, and it's around of 2006 and 7 stories that I shared you. From that time I am speaking for English. That I have to practice. I have to improve a lot, and I don't know how much I have improved and what the way I am presenting myself is this correct or anyone is getting oh Khushbu is speaking good English or not. I don't know what they are thinking, but whatever I have practiced, I am trying to improve myself. Still, I am improving myself. So for me, grammar is very important. Yeah.
That's correct, man. I do agree with you. As I said before, depending on individual, what exactly he or she wants to do with English, grammar is required. In my case, I just want to talk with people. I want to communicate with them. And to be very frank with you, since I started learning this language and till now, I haven't faced any problem.
want to say, because when it comes to write, people will stuck on that time, they won't get. If you are presenting yourself, like if you are going for interview, if any exam is going to be happen in your life, on that time, if it's not like that, me and what you are thinking, it's all about general that I said. And I didn't mean it that you don't have the knowledge, then you are weak in English. If I have the depth knowledge of it, doesn't mean that I am very good in English. Still I am improving. And the way nowadays I am presenting, it's all because of communication skill only. I have grammar knowledge prior also, but I was unable to speak. I was not getting, when I had to speak anything, I was like, oh my God, what I have to say, what I have to say. I was thinking like that. First, what I used to do, I used to frame in my mind, then I start speaking. I was doing prior that. But while only conversation, while communicating with the people, I improved a lot. I know that communication is the main important, is the most important while having conversation. I can understand. And I am lacking in vocabs. That's true. And I don't feel shame on saying that I have not knowledge of vocabs. I don't have knowledge. I'm still working on it. And you have not knowledge of grammar. Little knowledge of grammar. But see, you are very good in English. You are speaking, no? Why? And without any mistake. So why people, if anyone is speaking, why they can't focus on it? Why they, while speaking, why they can't think that whatever they are speaking, it should be like a rule of grammar. Just simple, we have to use his, where we have to her, or that is all that matters, na? For girls, you have to use her. For boys, you have to use his. If you have to talk about that, I am standing in front of so many people, and if you will use, I am standing before so many people, what does it mean? It's a blunder. It's not a mistake. And it's a very small thing that you have to keep in mind while speaking. And people are blind. If watching that, people are blindly focused. If you will do that, the same thing will happen to you also.
Because you know what? You don't believe since I started learning this language and till now, grammar has become a controversial and diplomatic topic for me all the time. Whenever I'm talking to people, and especially when I'm talking to someone who is a grammar teacher, I'm not sure whether you heard about grammar teacher Manju Mishra, I guess. Yeah, Manju ma'am. She has her own YouTube channel. So when I talked to her, I had a debate with her as well in the same topic. What do you think, man? Is grammar really important in order to speak English fluently or not? And so it's totally fine to accumulate the content which I want to express in front of people to whom I'm talking with. Because there, what will happen, I'm not sure whether you have phrased or not, but whenever you will try to focus on your grammar, what exactly you are doing, you're dividing your brain into two different parts. Number one, the first part of brain is thinking about the grammar. Am I speaking correct? Am I speaking wrong? Shall I use should, would, could, or good? And the second part of brain is framing the sentences. He occurs. I'm on the same path. Let's see how much time it would take to me reach on my destination.
No, it's true. I feel very comfortable while talking to you, and you cleared my so many doubts. That thanks for you. You cleared so many doubts. That's a very good conversation with you, and I enjoyed it a lot. For the last, I
Yeah,
think,
likewise, man.
chasing to each other, and today now we got time to have conversation.